Okay, Aries, happy Wednesday. Welcome to your daily focus tarot. We have the Five of Pentacles, which is talking about either an actual lack or a lack mindset. It is talking about Pentacles talk about things in the physical world, so career, finances, physical possessions, or physical health, right? So this can be an actual lack. It can be not wanting to face your problems, running away from them, not looking towards your creativity and growth, but focusing on the negative instead of the positive. Then we've got Six of Cups in reverse, which can talk about unhealthy attachment to the past, preventing you from being here in the here and now. It can talk about like PTSD or CPTSD. Insecurity and longing for protection. It can also talk about any sort of, well, in regards to longing for protection from abuse, whether in the past or circling back around into the present. It can also talk about any disappointments or scarcity that you might have. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about mistrust. It talks about sometimes having a failure or a limited success, even unemployment. And it can also talk about reevaluating your vision. Then we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is talking about the happy home life, wanting to have it all, the emotional stability, the beautiful house, the family. It's talking about this and what your vision is for this. You're ending this cycle of lack and you're moving towards this cycle of the happy home life, of wanting to have it all and being emotionally stable and fulfilled, being creatively fulfilled. You're moving towards that cycle. But first you've got to deal with these problems. First you've got to deal with the past. You've got to deal, if you want to have the long-term sustainability and the health and that harvest, first you've got to deal with, you've got to turn around and face this. Whatever this Five of Pentacles and Six of Cups is for you, you've got to turn around and face it, okay? You can't keep hiding from it. Then we've got the Fairy Light in reverse, Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Wheel. So the Fairy Light, this is talking about an imbalance that you're experiencing somewhere that is, it's really kind of taking over your life. At one point you may have been able to keep your door or keep your foot in the doorway of both places, or keep your foot in the doorway in regards to two friendships or two romances, but now it's exhausting you and you need to re-examine it because of this disharmony. It's taking you out of the flow of your life. It's bringing you too much. It's bringing you too much. Too many arguments, too many feelings of restlessness, too many feelings of being frustrated and fragmented. It brings you quarrels. There is something that, you have to drop in order to get this balance. You need to get that clarity by taking your emotions out of it. The Queen of Swords talks about taking the emotions out, looking at it from a purely mental perspective or a purely spiritual perspective, And then when you do, you can find these possibilities that you couldn't find before because your emotions were too involved in it. And you see those possibilities, and then you put up boundaries. You set up boundaries where you need to. You cut things out of your life. You cut people out of your life. You cut situations. Whatever isn't working anymore, you let go of it. You cut it out. She can be a little ruthless sometimes, but she's cutting that stuff out for her own good, not just to, be ruthless or cut it out unintentionally. She's very intentional about what she does. And the Seven of Swords, this talks about, sometimes the inner critic judging you, or sometimes feeling like other people are judging you. And it talks about perseverance and protection, being in a defensive. So like justifying your actions, feeling like you had to take the high ground and you had to justify it, but you're also feeling like maybe you need a little bit more practice because you don't have as much of the high ground as you thought you did. So you're trying to come out of this comfort zone, but you're still struggling. You're still trying to overcome that obstacle and protect yourself in regards to this imbalance. You're still trying to find that path to the higher ground. And this Wheel of Fortune, it talks about change. It talks about change coming, and it also talks, because this one specifically calls up the casting of a circle, right? If you're doing a ritual, if you're doing, if you're going to do some magic. But the circle, it keeps things in, and it also keeps things out, right? So what are you trying to keep in? What are you trying to keep out? With that Queen of Swords and that Seven of Wands, what are you trying to keep in? What are you trying to keep out? What are you feeling defensive against? So this Wheel of Fortune, it could be talking about new options, ending one cycle, beginning another one, and this change that really helps you, move forwards. Focusing on what you control, what you can control, what can you balance, what can you put back into balance in your life, and what can you keep out that makes you feel judged or makes you feel like you're out of balance, like you're stretched too thin. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and likes. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.